All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another great episode of Rothy's Revolution. I, of course, am your host, Rothy. I'm so excited to have you here today. Once again, I am elated. I don't think elated is there's no word that describes correctly the excitement, the honor, and all of that I have to do this podcast with this amazing lady.
All right.
Her name is Shannon Lowe Derrick, and she is the founder of
Yes.
T4 Autism, which is a wonderful organization that I'm bringing to you today. That I'm have become such a fan of recently, and I want to give a really quick backstory. But before I do that, let's talk a little bit. She's a mom to Thomas Lowe, who is basically, I guess, going to be the foundation of T4 Autism and the beginning of the T4 Autism story. She's a wife to Chris Derrick. She's also a science teacher. I thought that was pretty cool. To middle school students, of course, the founder of T4 Autism, and she is a major viral social media sensation. That is where I found her. And once I saw her and her social media, I literally stalked her for weeks.
Thank you for that stalking, girl.
I blew up her DMs
Come on.
and I would not let her not notice me because I had to have this lady on the show. I had to bring her to
Oh
you
my God.
guys and just do everything that I could to help to push her message out there, her amazing organization and everything that she's got going on. So without further ado, please welcome my amazing, beautiful, just stunning new friend, Shannon Lowe Derrick.
Girl, stop playing with me. Thank you. I appreciate all of that. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for listening to our story and seeing our families. No joke. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, to give the audience a little bit of a background, and this is how you can follow just a few of the ways that you can follow Miss Shannon and T4 Autism. So, basically, I was on TikTok one day, the amazing TikTok, and I saw this video. I want to say about 10 million other people saw this video because it went wild viral. And the video was of her son, Thomas, and his girlfriend, his love interest, Sophia. And they were at, I guess, a friend, gathering of the people that they know and I believe are a part of this organization at a bowling alley get together.
Right.
And the just the feeling of that video, I saw so many reaction videos on TikTok. Other people just say, I don't know if you have seen Thomas and Sophia, if you know about them. If you
Girl.
haven't, look them up.
Yes.
Everybody fell in love with them, and this video was the catalyst of that. It was just um, it was so incredible. And
Thank
as
you.
I told you before, when I was talking and bragging about you to my co-host Jewel, she had mentioned, she's like, Sarah, does she know about the telepathy tapes? And I was like, I don't know, I'd never heard of them or anything like
Right.
that. But for those people who are familiar with that, I went back to this video afterwards and saw that that was like the little search bar banner on this video was the
Our
telepathy.
followers.
Yeah, and I was just like, wow, how incredible is that?
Yeah.
The absolute emotion and just intense vibe and energy that is between those two and that video is palpable. You can feel it through the screen.
Feel it.
And it absolutely just shows the power of love and
It
that it
does.
speaks through no matter what challenges we have, no matter what we may be going through, that when love is there,
That part.
you cannot deny it.
You can't. You can't. And I think that's what all of us witnessed. I did not think anything like that was possible with Thomas. I didn't think anything like that could come out of Thomas. All I saw was nonverbal. He needs me to communicate his desires, his behaviors, his wants, his affection. And here he is, calm. We forgot the headphones. but he was absolutely in tune, and that
Mhm.
introduced us, and that opened up a absolute major door,
Mhm.
and it started a conversation that I am elated, I am so grateful for.
Yeah. And it's my personal opinion, just in getting to know you, Shannon. Like, absolutely, God has picked you to be the spokesperson for this conversation.
Bless you.
You're just a light and an energy, and you just know instinctively how to bring it forward. You're so relatable, but you're also so incredibly vulnerable. And we're going to go into that as we talk about some of these posts, some of these videos, and some of these topics that
Yeah,
you've dealt with, and that you want to talk about when it comes to
absolutely.
being a mom of a profound autistic person. And that is the key word, is profound autism,
That part.
which is a new term to me. As I had shared with you before, my brother is autistic, but he's high functioning autistic. He was diagnosed with what they used to call Asperger's at 21 years old. We didn't know this till after he graduated high school. We just thought he
Wow.
was a little different socially.
Wow.
We didn't understand
Right, right.
that he had this, he had this condition. And so what has opened up my eyes in so many ways is the different levels, because it is a spectrum, and the,
Yes.
the autistic fall somewhere on the spectrum, right? And within each of those notches on the spectrum, there are different challenges, there are different
Absolutely.
needs, there are different, it's an entirely different experience for
That
every
part.
single person.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I didn't even realize that,
Yeah,
you know?
and I appreciate you saying that, because a lot of people, they think autism, they think, oh, they're autistic, they are artists, they are very smart, they're very bright, and they're very easy to be around. And media, they have really projected that image, and it has hurt the profound community. Okay. It has really made us not be seen. So when they begin to talk about it on a world stage,
Yeah,
people are like, what you talking about? I don't know that type of autism. I only know the autism where she's in college and she's doing great things and she is amazing and she's going to vote and she's doing great. And I'm thinking, okay, that's their experience. But baby, put on some glasses and let's widen the lens.
yes, because
Don't leave
there's,
us out of that conversation. And we've been left out of that conversation for years. That's why everybody's so shocked
yeah,
by the description of profound autism. So that's the
absolutely.
word. That's the word. That's the language. That's what sets it apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And another thing that really opened my eye was with regards to that spectrum and the different experiences and the different challenges, is a lot of the things that you had mentioned in one of the videos, where you were talking about the resources and the lack of resources and the lack of understanding of the need for resources. And this is there's a few different parts to why this is, right, why there is such a need for these specific type of resources, specifically within profound autism, is because of a number one, and we're going to get into this, further down the line, but the fact that, and you were bold and super honest and vulnerable with this as well, the fact of when the two parent household becomes a one parent household and there's
Yeah.
abandonment,
Yeah.
and how real
Right.
of a challenge and a situation that is to the parents, mainly mothers, but we can't leave out the fathers. There are the fat joes, and shout out to him for speaking out as he did and being the king that he is, and how he
Absolutely.
completely took on the role of being that amazing father, even when the mother of his son left. Like, I just
Hmm.
have such love for him for that. And but it's it's such a true part of the autism story for so
Yeah,
many families, is that it becomes that one parent household, and then
absolutely.
everything is on
Absolutely.
that single parent. So talk a little bit more, Shannon, if you will, as to, with that one video, you were talking about the resources in this specific place where Thomas has been on a list for like 17 years now.
Yeah, no joke. So thank you for bringing that up because that's a huge part of profound autism. And we're talking about resources, and there are none. We are left out of that conversation. We are not even invited into the room of legislation. That's the word, legislation.
Mhm.
So, moms, dads, those of you out there that's like, how come we don't have any resources? I don't understand the waiting list, and I've just been waiting, and it's a crisis. The word is legislation.
Yeah. Yes,
That's the
absolutely.
word. And, and we have no resources. And when you say resources, we're talking about adult day habs. Okay. So a child goes to school and they're entitled to an education. But the school's cutoff system after that, that's the end of that. Those parents have to navigate. Where do we take Harper now?
Mhm.
Okay. She was in
Yeah.
the school system, but they had her Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I was working, but now she's an adult and she's strong. She's a woman. She's weird. She doesn't comprehend. She requires a lot of patience.
Yes.
Okay. So, what is that family going to do? Who's going to watch Harper Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? So then now no one's watching Harper. Harper's mom is on the phone trying to find who can watch Harper. Where can I take Harper so I can go to work? Mom can't work anymore, literally. And you better believe they're not lazy. This ain't a lazy group.
Right. Right.
Don't you? I don't like that. These are not lazy. They're on the system and food stamps and Medicaid. No, 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 no. These are the cards life dealt us, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing lazy about these families. These are the most amazing, resilient, keep it moving, ain't gonna fold,
The
figuring it out,
soldiers.
pivoting. These
Yeah.
parents, they are incredible. And so now they're home. So now nobody's working because Harper needs attention. She needs that support. So now you have poverty on top of a disability.
Yeah.
Now you have the fact that they're not bringing us in those conversations to say, let's create day habs for Harper so
Mhm.
Harper's family can leave the house,
Right.
put money back in the economy, come home and have dignity because they have money to have a nice home and have a nice car and give Harper what she needs. But right now, we don't have that. We don't have adult day habs. We don't have legislation. We don't have respite. Okay. So the HCS list in Texas, that provides those things I just mentioned.
Mhm.
And because we have not been on the legislation to-do list, we don't make the list. And we haven't made the list in over 15 years. Over 15 years, we have not made the list. So that's why you have this backlog. That's why you don't have the resources. That's why we are sounding the alarm. And for those of us that are in a situation that we can speak boldly and we can talk about it and we can shine a light on it, because a lot of families don't want to talk about this. A lot
Yeah.
of people don't want to talk about they're barely making it. A lot of people don't want to talk about the fact that they are afraid of the future. A lot of people don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
They can barely process the now. So the
Right.
future terrifies this group. So we need to support this group because if we don't support them,
Right. Right.
Let's just unpack that. If that mother and that father taps out, who's going to tap in for Harper?
Right. Right.
That's a real question. And let me tell you, it's hard to get a babysitter for 3 hours,
Hmm.
let alone 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
So we have to support these families. Contact your city councilman, find out who your legislators are, and get to work.
Absolutely. And then I think to piggyback on that conversation, another thought that comes to my mind with that, and this is a vulnerable, question as well. And it makes me think of my stepbrother who also has an autistic son who's not quite high functioning and not quite profound, but he's still never going to be able to be out on his own. So what then becomes of these people and the profound community after their parents are gone? What
Yeah,
happens? What
right,
happens to these people? How do we as a society, there with the influx
right.
of the autistic, the skyrocketing autistic rates that
Come
we
on.
all know about, and we know how they happen, we know how this has happened, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But what then is the answer? Where are these people going to go if they can't care for themselves?
That part.
These are and out just a little bit here. You back?
I'm back. I'm right here.
Okay, my thing went out for just a moment. But where are these people going to
Right.
go? We have
Where are
to
they going to
start
go?
having this conversation,
Right, right,
um, because they're ultimately this generation of parents of
right.
the autistic are not going to be here,
Now,
and then
now,
it's to the world to help to take care of them.
that part, that part. And the world doesn't have necessarily the empathy, and they do not have the anchor of love that a family that they have for their loved one who has this diagnosis, you know, and
Absolutely.
to and these diagnoses, profound autism, this diagnosis comes with a behavior. So it's not just financially, but it's also the caretaker. We're dealing with
Yeah.
behaviors of super strength,
Yeah.
behaviors of aggression from 0 to 100.
Yes.
We're dealing with a whole nother experience. And these little children, when they were babies, we could handle those meltdowns. I was about to
Yeah.
say tantrums, but they're not tantrums. They're not tantrums. It's sensory overload, right? And
Right.
they're trying to communicate and they can't. So these behaviors are very full of passion and rage, and
Yeah.
it would scare the average person. So now you have this little boy that was once a little boy. He's been on the waiting list. He's now 17 years. So now he's a man.
What, 6'4"? Six foot
Yeah.
four?
Thomas is 6'4", and he is a man child,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so when things are not in place and now they're an adult, it's like we've been trying to get your attention so that things would be in place. And now we have a crisis.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we don't know where to put them. Now the parents are hitting 60 years old.
Hmm.
Now you have the grandmother who is raising that child with profound autism because both parents abandoned that child.
Hmm.
And that grandmother is 72 and she's handling this massive behavior, this
Yeah.
massive loved one who needs a great deal of support.
Yeah.
And those are realities.
Absolutely. And one that you recently and we were witness to on your social media. And I really just I loved how you broke it down and you made subsequent videos about it. And that was the pinching video recently where there
Girl,
was an incident where you were pinched
man,
and you had to really break it down to your followers as to
come on,
why this needs to be handled in a completely different way than they think.
come on. You know, and honestly, I'm out of the comment section there. We got people in there fighting. You know, we got people in there that absolutely don't even understand. It's old school discipline. Old school discipline. Old school discipline, which I also would like to shine warning CPS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Because
he
that
bit
does
you, bite
nothing.
him back. That
Right.
baby bit you, bite the baby back. What? Go
No.
get a switch. Go get an electric cord. I mean, what are we guys? What that ain't the way we do it. It's a
No.
new, it's a let's get educated. This
Yeah.
is not him being defiant or evil or throwing a tantrum because he's a spoiled brat. That's not what this is.
Yeah. Yeah. And when I told you the other night, I was speaking to my mom about this.
Yes.
And
Hugs to your mama.
thank you so
Oh
much.
man, when she started talking about brother Mick, come on.
Yeah. And I told her about you, and there's so much that she related to, and she began to tear up and just get emotional. And part of her heart, one of the big things in her heart was when I shared with her about the video, the pinching video, and how and her step grandson, my stepfather's grandson, he's like 6'5", and he's big, and he can talk, and but he's big, and he gets angry, and he like there you can't, there's no spanking them, there's no grounding them, there's no
No, no.
you've talked about the holes in the walls before,
Yes.
and they
Stop it.
yeah, there's not the common understanding of, oh, there's going to be consequences for my actions when you're dealing with profound autism,
Right.
and those that are dealing with this. And
Right.
I think that's such an important point for people to understand, and that we need to prepare not only resources for, but also the medical community and medical professionals, and
Absolutely.
train them to to have understanding of this is going to have to be handled very carefully and very specifically and with
Absolutely.
love and understanding. It's going to be a special calling for those who are taking care of
That part.
other people's family members with profound autism that
Yes.
may have those those outbursts and those instances,
Right.
and need to be brought back down. And so it's just such an important point. And another one, this is the one that really got my mom, um, and it got me too, because she and I had just had the conversation. um, and I'm going to try not to tear up about it right now. The Forgive Yourself video, where you so eloquently and vulnerably
Right.
related to every mother and every parent who is now in such regret,
Right.
who is now in such
It hurts.
horror, looking back
It my heart.
and
Yeah.
wondering why they didn't why didn't I know,
Jesus.
not to,
Right.
and as you put, it's hard to even say, Shannon, and but as you said, we were all there, we all held them down, we all
Jesus.
helped them
I hate it.
get
I hate
get
it.
vaccinated
I
and
hate it.
get that poison. We all did it,
I
and
hate
we have to forgive ourselves.
it. Yeah.
And I think that you just articulated that so beautifully and eloquently, um and it spoke to my mom. She broke down immediately, and I think that that's a huge part of the beauty in you and how you're able to be so relatable. So please talk a little bit more about that, because I'm at a loss for words when it comes to this. It's too difficult for me. I'm not even a mom. Um, but I want you to talk a little bit more about that video, and talk to the moms and talk to the parents about this, because I know that they all feel it.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for bringing that up. My heart was heavy when I did that video. My heart was very heavy. Um, and as a parent, we are always trying to do what's best, right? And we really lean in and trust the professionals. And I do remember that day like yesterday. I hate that day. I just wish I could go in front of my car and go, stay in the house today. You know, let's look at this some more. And I just remember not even feeling good about it. Like, how many shots you gotta get? Like, Jesus, you know what I mean? And I ignored that this don't even feel right. I don't even like this. Instead, I just brushed it off as that's just, I don't want nobody to hurt my baby. I don't want my baby crying. I don't want Cubby crying. Like, oh my God, I don't want him crying. Don't stick him. But he got to get sticked. He has to get these shots. And so here we are. And that night was hell. That night was what's going on. And oh, that's just normal. He's going to be fine. Just give him his Tylenol, rotate it. And I'm not kidding. That fever spiked. And, you know, the doctor's office, they have these calls when these parents call them, right? He got his shots today and he has a fever. He got his shots today. He got his shots 3 days ago. And then they show up at the doctor's office. He's not responding to his name. Let's go get his ears checked. He's not making eye contact no more. He used to imitate us. He said, mama, one time. You know, God gave me that. Praise God. So you forgive yourself. Here's the thing. God allowed it. Let's sit with that. That's how I like to spin it. I like to spin it. I like if when it hurts my heart like that, like I played a role in that. Y'all had me bring my child here and I did that. And now he can't talk. He's locked in. His tongue is tied. You know, and so forgive yourself. You got to. You can't stay there. We got to keep moving. That happened. Oh my God, it happened. I'm mad as hell. And why me? Why my child? Why not this child? Why not that? Why me? What makes you think I can handle this? What makes you think I can handle this diagnosis? Like he won't be able to bathe. He won't be able to, what do you mean? He's potty trained. What? Communicating, aggression, biting himself, slamming his head, wearing a helmet, attacking me while I'm driving, getting kicked out of every preschool. My city ain't ready. My city don't even know anything about profound autism. I have to get in my car and go to Dallas every day and then drop $6,000 a month. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm sleeping in my car. I'm taking the showers at 24-hour fitness while my child is having ABA therapy. That's real talk, man. And I wasn't the only one. There were fathers in that parking lot just sitting there trying to figure out how they were going to pay that bill. With promises, we're going to pull them out. Fighting the insurance company, fighting traffic, coming home, doing it again, staying up all night because he ain't sleeping, going through a divorce. Here are the papers.
And this is the reality for too many. One is too many, but the skyrocketing rates. And I'm just so grateful that now it has become the common conversation, and we have normalized the conversation, the once conspiratorial talk of vaccines causing this, and now it is known. and now it is known, and now it is time to start holding companies accountable. Now it is time to start introducing legislation and holding our representatives, our elected representatives, accountable to creating this legislation. These are people, these are families that
Absolutely.
have done it all themselves and that need this help.
We need this help.
And there is going to be a crisis.
It is a crisis. Not there's going to be. Girl, it is a crisis. Sasha's 32. 32.
Yeah. And the help is needed yesterday. And
Yesterday. Yesterday.
that's what I want everybody to really understand. And that I'm coming to just have such a heart for the community that I just was so unaware of before. And that the help has been needed years ago. The help has been needed years ago. You all have been carrying these planets of weight and of stress and of worry and of pain
Right.
and regret, and you've been carrying it all
Yeah.
on your own. And we
And
need to change that.
we need to change it. And and it's one thing to talk about it, but I'm like, what we gonna do?
Mhm.
What we gonna do? That's my energy.
Absolutely.
That's
Me
my
too.
energy. What are
Me
we gonna
too.
do? Who do we need to talk to? And so T4 Autism, we just kicked right in. I just started telling truth. And then our followers began to respond. Parents began to see their families and began to see how, Lord have mercy, you're talking, you're saying things that I want to say.
Yeah.
I just don't even have the heart to even say it.
Yeah.
It's so traumatic.
Yeah.
Is so traumatic. And so when we reached out to our mayor, we had a meeting with our mayor, 3 weeks ago, and I brought in the CEO of MHMR, and I brought in another gentleman that's worked in Austin trying to get legislation. So we're having a conversation, and in that meeting, the mayor asked, "Do we have a champion? Do we have anybody?" And the answer was no. And this was a stretched out long table on the 20th floor with our elected official.
Yeah.
And after that meeting, President Trump stated what he had to say. And then everybody just turned up on that because, and I do understand you can't make everybody happy. I do understand that our world is very diverse, and and our climate is very emotional. But when he stated profound autism, just saying those two words, everybody should have just said, okay. You said children? Okay. You said families? You said community? You said it's a serious problem?
Yeah.
You said vaccinations?
Yeah.
So yeah, I turned up. I'm turning up. A lot of families went absolutely. Our social media in the profound autism community blew up
Yeah. Yeah.
around the world. I'm not talking about just the United States. Our followers jumped in and we have the conversation. Go there, check it out on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's a real conversation. These are real families that have been waiting. And you mad because we up there saying this is the president that said it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You mad?
Yeah.
Because we finally being seen. He's shining a light on us. And like, how is this number spiking all day, every day? Like, what's going on with this profound autism?
Yeah.
Why these babies ain't talking?
Yeah.
So yes, we're elated. And I'm thankful for you for reaching out. I'm thankful for you saying, dude, I didn't even know this was even any. What? What's going on here? Thank you for pausing and saying, let me look a little bit closer at this.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't help but to. I can't help but to. And, everything that you're doing, I just want to know more. I want to know how I can help. And one of the, you mentioned the champion. I saw that mayor video and that mention of the champion. And that was the moment, Shannon. That was the moment that I knew I needed to get a hold of you because I
That
think I know your champion. I
girl,
think I do. I
let's
want to
go.
claim that in the name of Jesus, and if that's meant to be, then
Yeah,
I think it's going to. But I can tell you this much: it's a wonderful man. And speaking of Fat Joe, he's great friends with him, and he himself has a teenage son with who's nonverbal autistic, and he has become a lot more vocal
God
and
bless him for that.
about his experience with
God
it,
bless him for
which
that. We
yeah,
need that. We
yes,
and let me say this. I get privacy. I get what goes on in this house, or we're not going to show Thomas's room. We're not going to show what we go through. We are vulnerable, and we have to be
yeah,
because families are depending on this vulnerability.
yeah,
So, anyone who has this platform,
yeah,
especially at that level,
mhm,
God bless him because we need that champion.
yeah,
There are millions of families around the world. He has an army waiting for him to speak up.
and it
And
is the time, I believe there's no better time than now. And it's the talk with everybody. It doesn't matter what side of the political spectrum. This has affected so many families
absolutely.
that it's the time. And I can tell you this much: all this guy does is win. So
Hey, girl, let's
hey,
go. Let's go.
so that
Seriously.
is one of the things that I promise to do my best to help you with.
Oh,
One
come on.
of the many things, and is to try to get you your champion.
That, praise God. This is a
Yeah,
God thing. This is not just me, my Ford, no more. I don't,
yeah,
that's not the mentality. That's when you know there's God at work, when it's so much bigger than you. And I think, and I do believe T4 autism, that's one reason why we've gone viral. That's one reason why people are now responding because they see themselves. It's not just Thomas.
yeah,
This is like, wait a minute. Thomas is my Jason. Thomas is
yes,
my Mickey. Thomas is
mhm,
my,
yeah, yeah,
so many families have been touched by this. And the
absolutely,
timing of it, there is no such thing as coincidence.
not at all,
None
not at
at
all.
all. None at all. So
Yeah,
I'm really, I know God is at work, and I know that, our team is excited. We are grateful. Uncle Neely, he just put us on.
yeah,
We had
yeah,
an interview with the Wall Street Journal.
yes.
Come on now. Our
Let's talk
content.
about let's talk about some of these high profile fans that been following you now.
Come on.
Let's
Come
brag a little
on.
bit, girl.
I mean, it's like, what is going on here? And God bless them because we need all of that. We need that like, we need that reaching out. We need that, hey, I got you. We need that. This is such a massive undertaking. And I'm just so thankful that we're part of the program, that God is saying, I need you here.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
need you here. Yeah, so
absolutely.
and I am surprised by how many celebrities have children with profound autism.
Yeah. It touches almost everybody. It
Yes, it
touches
does.
almost everybody anymore. If you don't have a child with it, your sibling has it, or you know somebody
Right.
who has it, or
That's right.
it is everywhere. And
Everywhere.
now that it is okay and socially acceptable to talk about it, it's game over. When I tell you it's game over, you and I share the same spirit of just a complete bold warrior. Like we will not stop
No,
until we
no,
get our way.
no. It's
And
our
so
legacy. It's our calling.
exactly,
It's our calling.
exactly.
It's our calling. And it's so important that we say that. We say that out loud. That means I understand the assignment.
Amen.
I understand the assignment. And my attitude is, God, as long as you go with me, let's go.
Let's go.
Because I have been here.
Mhm.
And I know he did not take us through all of that for nothing. There is
Right.
purpose in that
Purpose.
pain.
Absolutely.
There's purpose in it. There's got to be.
Yeah.
There has to be. And so, and that's what I want to encourage your listeners. That's what I know you're thinking, man, everything she's saying describes our family. So know that you're being seen.
Yeah.
Know that you're not alone. Know that you have people fighting for you. In T4 Autism, what we want to focus on are the 4. Guardianship. When our kids make that transition to adulthood, you got to pay more money. Now you got to walk around with a paper. Guardianship. You have to go to court. A lot of families can't afford that.
And
That's where
that's
we come in.
unknown.
Food and supplements. A lot of our kids, they have a special diet. And the supplements, headphones, because it's noisy, certain sheets, compression. Thomas has a heavy ball, a chewy. He has a weighted blanket. All of that stuff costs money.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to support families like that. Respite. Let that mother or father step away.
Yeah.
And I mean, and just to go get your hair done, or just to go get, your eyes checked, and just to go get your mammogram, just to go to the doctor because you're not feeling well and you're going through premenopausal.
Right.
And you need to go to the doctor. And the doctor says, well, you have a copay, and then now you have to pay for the babysitter. It's a lot of money just for that mother to step away.
Yeah.
Just for that mother to get a babysitter, just for her to leave 4 hours, that's $60.
Yeah.
And don't let her be late.
Right.
So it's like, and you're like, wait a minute, she has a babysitter and he's 17? Yes. Keep up.
Yeah.
This thing don't change.
Yeah.
He's 23. He's still got a babysitter. He can't be left in the front yard for 60 seconds. Do you understand what we're talking about? So this is the crisis.
Yeah.
And then the last thing, we have food, we have supplements, we have guardianship, we have respite. And then the last thing that we have, and I'm just going blank. Oh, God, help me. I've just gone blank. It'll come back to me.
But either way, all of it is going to come through legislation. All of it is going to come
Absolutely.
through awareness, for the world to become aware
Right.
of what is going on and what is needed.
And it's women's health. Women's health is number 4.
Yeah, that support system. They've got to be able to put their oxygen masks on.
Yeah.
They've got to be able to step away and take a shower.
That part.
Take a breath,
Yeah. And a lot of times the mothers, you think we make it look like it looks good. Like, well, you don't look tired. Notice I wear shades all day. All day. Tired. Profound autism. They wake up at 2. They wake up sometimes at 4. Sometimes they sleep through the night. Other times they wake up every freaking 30 minutes. It is hard on the body.
Yeah.
It is hard on the mind. So when I say women's health, I'm talking mentally.
Yeah.
Are you good? Sis, are you okay? Mental health, depression, anxiety, suicide, stress, emotional trauma.
Yeah.
It's not normal for a mother to be afraid of her child.
Right.
That's not normal. So the trauma of these families especially the women, because only the last I read, it was 18% of fathers that stay.
Mm.
So most of these families are broken homes.
Mm.
And she's maxed out. So when I say women's health, I'm specifically, I would love to support women when it comes to their emotional and making them feel like the champion and inspiring them and giving them the tools so that they can lead their family since that bum left. So, credit repair. Do you have a will? Do
Life
you have
insurance.
life insurance?
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Mm.
And most of them are like, sis, we don't got a plan. What you talking about? We can barely stop it. What's the plan? We don't
Yeah.
have one. And now that we don't have a plan, the panic sets in, the depression sets in, the anxiety sets in because there's no plan, there's no help, there's no resources.
Yeah.
So this is absolutely like sound the alarm. We don't got time for small talk no more. Do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do. Let's go.
Yeah. And with that said, I mean, I didn't realize that the percentage was that low.
Oh,
I didn't realize with that, and I had made mention of one of my topics here because I've seen him in so many of your videos, and I just want to give a shout out to
come,
the unsung hero,
come
Papa
on.
Derrick.
Come on, baby.
Papa Derrick.
Stop playing with me. That man
Uh,
don't fold. That's a
yeah,
real one. He's cut from a different cloth. God bless him. He came on the scene and everything changed.
yeah, yeah,
Help arrived.
yeah,
And it wasn't afraid of it. It was confident and said, hey, look, yeah, I just got attacked by him and it's okay. I love that boy. We gonna keep it moving. What do
God
we
bless
have
that
for
man.
dinner?
Yeah. And you know, being the you know, the
I just
stepfather
love
to to Thomas is not his only greatness. You know, another part of what I learned is about the Sasha house and what y'all are doing with that.
that. Yeah,
Absolutely incredible.
for that.
And I want to give a shout out to that. And I've actually known people that have gone through that and are looking to, you know, make their lives better after incarceration
Yeah,
and just the challenges that I've seen so many of them go through of just trying to get that job, go through training, do the right
a lot
thing,
of
live
hoops,
a good life.
a lot of hoops, a lot of
Yeah,
unnecessary hoops.
yeah,
I like how we need to get these men back to their families. They've been in prison. They paid their dues.
yeah,
What are we doing?
yeah,
He should not be walking around as a marked man.
right.
He paid his dues.
Yeah,
Free that man.
yeah.
Give that man some dignity.
Hmm.
And half of it, they didn't even do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Justice, baby, justice or just us. That's a whole nother conversation.
No,
But
I'm here for it though. I'm here for it though, and I mean it's a
don't
great
get me started on
conversation.
that. Don't get me started on
I mean,
that.
we'll have you on again. You know what I
You
mean?
see the
We'll do
visit?
it again
Yeah.
and
You
delve
see the
deeper. You
visit? I'm
know,
gonna
but
throw that out there.
hmm
That's real. We want our men home.
yeah,
We want to give them everything they need so they can win when they get here. So, yes, we provide housing, and it's called House of Sasha. And and our clients are incredible.
yeah,
Yeah, they did it. Yeah, they did it. Yeah, they did it. And you know what? I did some things too. I just didn't get caught.
same, same,
I just didn't
same.
get caught, baby.
Mhm.
At 19, 20, 23. So
Yeah,
when they were in their 23 years, when they did 25, stop playing with me. Don't say that like that ain't nothing.
right. Right.
to face that every day.
Yeah.
Scared, but facing it, not folding. So if they did their time, so that's where I stand on that. And that's for women and men. We provide housing for women and men that are coming out of prison. God bless them. And God bless every organization that support these men and women returning to our communities.
Yeah.
We should not judge them. What
We
does the
can't keep them
Bible
as.
say about the prisoners?
That's right. That's
Stop
right.
it. You better
That's right.
stop it.
Yeah.
We just didn't get caught.
Mm-hmm. I'm just in awe the more I learn about you. And I have zero excuse in my life. I have zero excuses. I have lived my life 47 years for me.
Girl,
I have
you
I
my
have
age.
not had to suffer. I have not had to, my worst day was a walk in the park in your life, and uh, that is not going to be taken for granted anymore. And no longer will I just allow my life to be for me. I
God,
have purpose. I have calling,
there you go.
and
That truth.
I just I'm here. Let's work. I'm here. I want to help you with legislation. I want to, my mom is signing on too. She wants to help you write legislation. I am going to do my best to get you your champion, and either way your champion is coming, if it's my guy or if it's somebody else, but trust me, I think it's my guy. And yeah, there's already the major key supporters. I mean, we've got Faith Evans that has liked your stuff. We've
Come
got
on.
Uncle Neely that's
Wait,
liked
wait,
your
wait.
stuff.
Whoa.
Come
Girl,
on.
when I saw that, I just was like, I had to bite my finger. Like, what is happening? You know, when people at that level and facing it and being vulnerable
Mhm.
and putting out such education and bringing her community together.
Yeah.
And she released a song too.
Nice.
She just released a song too. So, I mean, yeah, when you have people at that level shining a light, God bless them.
Yeah,
God bless them.
absolutely. And
Because they can sit real comfortable in their high rise.
mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
They can do that. That's
Hmm.
the thing that makes me go, oh my God. When someone has it all, like when they have that money, when they have that fame, when they have that style, when they have that stage, when they have those fans, and when they good, they kid
Hmm.
good, they kid because you they mama, you know, like they got what they need. But for
Right.
somebody to say, it ain't just about me and my house,
Hmm.
it's about all y'all too.
Yeah. God
That's a
bless
God
them.
thing.
God bless them.
That's
That's
not
why.
that is a God thing. And she brings that community together. She did something last Saturday in New York, in the Bronx, I believe.
Nice. Yeah, and I expect to see a lot more of that, not only for T4 Autism, because I believe it is going to spearhead this movement. I believe it is going to be the beacon call and lighthouse for profound autism, and I claim that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
high profile resources, the sponsors,
Yeah.
the companies, the legislators,
Yes.
the elected officials, the every
Yes.
piece that we will need.
Peace.
Every piece that has been
Come on.
missing is
Come on.
coming, and it's
Come on.
coming with force, and it's coming with a rapidness. It's coming quickly,
Love that.
and
Love that.
I'm humbled to
Love that.
even have caught your ear and caught your eye, and for you to be able to do this, and I'm humbled to help you as much as I can. I'm
God be
here for
praised.
whatever I can do for you, whatever you need, and
Who says
and
that? Who
you
says
know,
stuff like that? Who says stuff like that? And you deliver because you have been so.
I'm not stopping. Like I've got to do this. There's something that is just in me. I've shared with you the struggles of, my brother, and helping you helps my family. And so I'm going to give it my all, anything and everything that I can do. It is,
And I'm with you. I'm with you, my
no,
sister. I'm gonna give it my
absolutely.
all. I'm in this with you. Our followers are with
Amen.
us. One
Amen.
of our followers says something to the effect of, she said, just understand you got an army behind you.
Amen.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I respect talk like that,
Yeah.
because we need that, because this
Yeah.
ain't easy. Because the enemy is saying, what you doing?
Yeah.
What you do? Oh, so you doing a podcast now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you just said Faith Evans' name. Oh, so you just act like you. What you
Yeah.
doing? Oh, so now you just up here uploading your little video. You see? You see what I'm saying? So I
Oh,
mean,
you heard him too, huh? You heard
oh,
him too?
he's there, and he's throwing everything to stop the momentum, but it's not gonna stop. It's a God thing.
That's right. That's right.
It's a God thing, and every time someone like you at your level that share their platform, you just keep adding wood to the fire. I mean, we have people coming with wood, with precious wood, and they're laying it on the fire. And T4 Autism is blazing because of that.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
a God thing.
Yeah. And now we're about to bring in some gasoline, and
Oh my God, come on now.
we're about to
I'm humble.
blow.
Like, what? What's happening? And
I'm
it's the
sorry.
momentum. I feel
Yes.
it. It's a
Mhm.
moment. It just keeps going. It keeps, and I'm just grateful because families are being seen. Our followers are like, oh, they're talking about our family.
Yeah.
And that means
Yeah.
with legislation that affects our family. That's the beauty of this, when we all start coming and talking and sharing platforms and doing
Yeah.
conferences and helping families, and moms are walking out of there feeling like, oh, I know what to do. I got a plan. I know
Yeah.
what to do now. And it
Yeah.
doesn't scare me
Yeah.
now.
It's empowering.
It's empowering.
And another thing too that my mom mentioned too is one of the things that she's looking forward to, that she has had a lack of, is the power of community. The power of community,
Amen.
and having those people that have your same challenges, and that
Very
understanding
important.
in your corner and around you.
Very important.
That power of community is so important. So everybody, make sure to go follow, and I'll put this banner back. Make sure to follow a T4 Autism, a T, the number 4 Autism, on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Go and follow them now. And
Thank
how
you,
you can
guys.
help out, just
Thank
to
you.
start out, because this is about to become a super
Thank you.
steamroller down the hill.
I know.
How you can help out. I've got that going across the banner. You can,
I
if you just
see
want to
it,
donate
girl.
some
And
money.
I see
This
that
is
Cash App. Let's talk
That's
about that.
right. Let's talk about that. This is a 501c3
Yeah. Oh, come on.
organization.
Yeah.
This is, if you have a business, if you want to sponsor T4
Let's go.
Autism,
Let's
we are
go.
going to we're going to be establishing probably a department for that, and endeavors to incorporate different sponsors and companies and brands that want
Yeah.
to show their support for the autistic and specifically profound autistic community.
Absolutely.
We are here. Please get a hold of us, and we welcome you. We want you to be seen. We want to promote your products, and let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's
We
go.
also have our Venmo out there. It's T4 Autis MORG, a little bit different. And then also, because my girl's a hustler, she doesn't just have an Amazon list of like wish list. No, she's got her Amazon store. So if you got to go to Amazon, please buy through her store so that you support
That's
T4
right. That's
Autism.
right. We appreciate it. And that store is so cute because those are Thomas's favorite things.
Yeah,
Those are truly his favorite things. A lot of our followers are asking, what is that ball that he and Sasha carry?
yeah,
Where,
yeah,
tell me about the seatbelt harness, the harness, so you can drive and not get attacked. That's on there.
yeah.
So, and we get 3% commission. I mean, it really, really helps. So thank you, thank you, thank you. T4Autism.org, all of our social media, T4Autism. It's exciting. It is so exciting. And State Farm, they jumped on, they purchased books for a local elementary school. So we're excited about that.
Shout
So
out to
we're getting
State
the word
Farm.
out. We're getting
Yeah.
the word out.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's already big, but it's about to be huge. And I just know that there's going to be tons of companies and brands that want to be a part of this.
Thank you.
But I am making a specific call to action to our legislators,
Yes.
to our elected officials.
That's the big one.
You have a job now.
Yeah, you do.
You are being called to action.
Thank you. Seriously.
And we need you to contact us, and we will be contacting you as well. We need people to work on legislation. We need you to sit down in brain sessions and brainstorms and circle groups about this so that you understand the specific needs and you know how to write this legislation. You know what resources are needed.
Yes.
You know what budgets are needed from our government. Like, these are the things we need you to talk to us about and build with us. So you
Yeah.
have a job to do. We've
You have a
elected
job
you
to
to
do.
do that. We
You have a job
expect
to
your
do.
calls. And yeah,
You have a job
and
to do. And this is the
absolutely.
thing. I'm not even being nice about it anymore. I'm not.
It's their job.
It's your job.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, if I went to work and I was at my desk and there has been a file that's labeled profound autism.
Yeah.
This is a whole different diagnosis. Don't you try to loop all this together. We're not looping. We don't
Right.
try to gather it all together. These are
No.
different needs. These
Yeah.
are different needs.
Yeah.
I just described them, legislators. They can't speak. They are non-speakers. Most of them are non-verbal. They're not even potty trained. They can't even button up their shirt and zip up their pants. They can't be in the front yard for 60 seconds. If there was a fire in the room, they wouldn't know how to navigate and get out of it. If you asked them a question, they would say yes to all of it. Even the things that you're asking that are just absolutely, you know the answer to, but they're saying yes. These are people with intellectual disabilities, but they're profound.
Yeah.
So this legislation needs to be very specific and tailored.
Yeah.
And if I was a legislator and for 17 years I came to work and there's a file on my desk that I have not opened, I have not touched, I have not discussed, and it's profound autism. For 17 years, I haven't gotten the job done. We haven't had a conversation. We have a backlog. We have a waiting list. We have families that are absolutely in crisis mode. We have families being completely torn apart. We have murder suicides. And y'all playing with us, not doing the job that you're supposed to do. And these are children. They start off as children. Understand, we just talked about when it happened. These are babies and you playing with them. Don't you know there's great passion and affection that comes from mothers and fathers when their children are sick and you playing with them?
Yeah.
Like what? Like how are you going to tell me to sit and wait? I'm not waiting anymore. What are you doing?
It is the reckoning. Now is the reckoning.
Yeah, what is happening? So yeah, when President Trump got on there and said what he said, when RFK got on there and said what he said, yeah. Stop
Absolutely.
it. Don't act confused.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do not insult my intelligence when you act like now you know. So what you gonna do?
Right.
Now you
Right.
know. And I used to tell my students when I was a teacher, I used to say all the time, I said, when you are around anything and you know it is wrong and you're there and you do not go get help, you do not send a text, you don't do nothing, you just stand there and just pick up your phone and just, what?
Then you are culpable.
That part. Like you just as guilty.
For doing nothing.
For doing nothing. And you think God gonna give you a pass? Baby, he's all about response. He's the creator, and he likes to see how things respond. Oh, so you got a child with profound autism. Let me see how you're going to respond. You going to fold? You going to shut down? Or you going to get up and work and figure it out and sound the alarm? You got work to do. Oh, you don't have anyone with profound autism. You never heard of it. But now today you heard of this crazy. And you're going, oh my God. I couldn't do that. What are you going to do? It's the response he's after. That's all it is. It's a test. I absolutely believe that. Because he's God. He can do whatever he wants to do. He likes to see how we respond to things. How you going to respond to that drool? How you going to respond to that nasty diaper? How you going to respond to that person rocking? How you going to respond to that person banging his head?
Yeah.
What you going to do? And if you in legislation, he's holding you in high regard.
Yeah.
He put you there, bro.
Yep.
And so there's to whom much is given,
much is expected. Much is required.
That's a scripture. That's a warning.
Yeah, it is a
He
warning.
ain't playing. A lot of
It is
people
a warning.
think God is this little fluffy, all happy and everybody. No. He watching and he got an attitude. If I can turn up, can you imagine how God can turn up?
Jesus threw tables and whooped folk in the synagogue for playing with him.
Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
So that's the energy. And Joshua is on my heart in this season. He said, be bold, be courageous. In this fight, you're going to need to be bold and courageous for this fight.
Yeah.
Because we just said they haven't listened in over 17 years.
Yeah.
So if you think this ain't a fight, it's a fight, baby.
Yeah.
And it's personal because our children are involved.
Yeah.
So I don't got time for being all diplomatic and all formal and sitting up here all fluffy. No, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
How come you haven't reached out to me? I had a meeting with you. How come you haven't circled back to me and tell me what you gonna do?
Right.
I just told you it's a crisis. I just told you.
Yeah.
It's unacceptable.
Yep.
It's unacceptable. But yet we can get a football stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we clowns. We got it. It's all backwards.
Yeah.
And we got people in our community that got the resources and got the connections, and they are in big rooms. Hold them accountable. Yeah. All those big ballers, I need y'all to like, hey, what are we gonna do about autism? Get our legislator on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you say.
Mm-hmm.
That's a boss move.
Mm-hmm.
For your community. For your community. You standing up for your community. You're like, I didn't even know how to even talk about it, but now I know how to talk about it. I listened to that podcast and now they were talking about legislation and they were, I know how to talk now. In our city, in our state, we have over 3% of the population has an intellectual disability. That's over 40,000 people. My city, we are about to be number 11, the fastest growing city in the nation, and we don't even got a plan. We don't even got a plan. And that's true. I was at the meeting. We don't even got a champion. So I got the followers saying, hey, Shannon, I noticed Thomas is, y'all must, girl, he must really be getting stuff. No, he not. Right now, he gets $100 a month from MHMR. He is still on the waiting list, and we are beginning paperwork for him to get off the waiting list after I called a full-scale meeting with everybody. He gets paid $1,000 a month from his biological father, who is a state district judge.
Right.
Who could have
worked on
legislation. He's in a powerful position. Do you understand when I say it's a battle? So this is so personal to me. God has allowed me to experience profound autism in every way. From the time that I was a stay-at-home mom until the time I was a divorced mom and had to re-enter the workforce.
Yeah.
It
time. It's absolutely time. And this calls for an absolute revolution. And
absolutely. That's the right word. That's
yeah.
the right word. And for those that don't understand that word and the power of that word, go ahead and do your homework on that word.
Yeah.
And I believe God has heard the prayers of the families, the mothers in their car screaming and yelling, trying to hold it together and having breakdowns, mental breakdowns, panic attacks. I cannot stress how we need action now. Emergency action, especially with how things are right now. And think about where we're going right now. We're going into the holiday season. We're going into winter.
Yeah.
The timing. It's a unique season we're going into. So we need to be ready. We need to be ready. This ain't time for all this other foolishness. We need to be ready to help and support these families. And we need to support people that are supporting the cause. Get behind them. If you know of a nonprofit, it might not be T4 Autism, but do something in your city, find out. Go to your local elementary school and say, I need to, how many kids are in the special ed department? Oh, we got at least 78. Well, do something for those 78. Do something for those teachers. Let them know, I see you. I know this is hard. Man, thank God my kids are normal.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that it could have been said better. I don't think that, like I said before, you have a very special calling, and God does.
Jesus. Amen.
He has picked a warrior and a lion with you, and I know that I very much share that spirit. I'm only becoming aware of a lot of the specifics of your world and your experiences and challenges, which my heart is in it with you. But I have, anybody who knows me knows that I am that revolutionary. Hence Rothy's revolution. I am trying to make Nagasaki impacts for
you
for my
are
people.
Come on, your words, the
That's what it's
power.
about.
I love
what
it.
it's about. It's about making a difference, making an impact, and I'm trying to leave craters in this life.
Amen. Amen. And all heaven is watching. All heaven is watching. All heaven is. I believe that. I believe that. One of my followers, and they said T4, what does that stand for? I said Thomas is the fourth. His dad is the third. Thomas is the fourth. So that's where T4 comes from. And then I had followers say, well, do you know the history of T4 in Germany? And then I researched that. And I invite your followers to research that. But when you research that, you're going to notice that, yes, there was a tragedy. And there was also a tragedy because of the fact that those individuals with intellectual disabilities, they were singled out. And it was called T4.
Wow.
Go ahead and do more of your research if you want. But there was a bishop in that country that organized the community, that brought everybody together, that really sounded the alarm and put an end to that. And his name was Bishop Galen. Galen. My brother, his name is Galen. So I'm amazed by this coincidence. We have T4 and we have Galen.
Yeah.
There's too many coincidences. It's a God
Confirmations,
confirmations.
not
So
coincidences,
yeah,
confirmations.
that part. So I'm encouraged, and I know it's a God thing. And thank you, thank you for having us. Thank you for listening. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for sharing. Thank you for promoting all of it, and thank you for letting us know where you are, where you stand with us. Thank you. That's I love transparency, and I love how when people say what they're going to say and they follow through, and that's who you are. And God bless you. And I can't wait to see what we're going to do together.
Amen. Amen, sister. I'm humbled and I'm honored to be by your side in this fight, and we are about to do some damage
Girl, let's
together.
go. Let's go.
Listen, they gonna hear us coming, they gonna see us coming.
Oh yeah.
You have received your calls to action.
Yes.
I'm talking about those who out there just in the regular communities. Y'all have received your call to action to come support and make yourselves aware and knowledgeable of this crisis, which impacts all of humanity, and those even at higher levels, higher profiles. We need our
Right.
champion. I believe I know who you are, and I'm coming for you. But we are going to get our champion. Legislators, you have received your call to action as well. Expect our calls. And trust me when I say, I know that I can be a pain in the butt, and I'm about to be a pain in y'all butt if
And
this
we
does
did.
not
Let's go.
listen.
Let's
Listen.
go.
You better ask somebody, because those who know me know.
I love it.
Don't
I
play.
love it. And God bless you for your commitment, because we need that.
Absolutely.
We need all of that. All of that. And it's there's the momentum. There's
Absolutely.
momentum.
Absolutely. Well, we are going to do this again, Miss Shannon. We've got a lot of big things that we're working on together that we're going to be bringing to my
Yes.
audience and your audience, and to humanity in general, because we got work to do. I am blessed and honored to be beside you in this. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this, and I'm here. I'm ready to serve. And for the followers and the audience, make sure to follow Miss Shannon. Make sure to follow T4 Autism on all of their social media. The banner below shows how you can help out just immediately. But trust me when I say this is not the last that you have seen
Not at
her
all.
on my show. And in general, you're about to hear about T4 Autism and Profound Autism
Amen.
everywhere. It's about to be an
Absolutely.
absolute movie.
Absolutely. It's a movement.
Do you
It is.
understand?
Absolutely. It's a movement, and we're here for it. We're here for it. Marta's here for it. Marta is here for it. She's here for it. She's a cancer doctor. She's elated about all of this.
Amazing.
Lana is here for it. That's Sasha's mother. Sasha's 32. It's just she and her husband. Sasha's an only child, you know. So we are all, as a team, as a group, we are very grateful and very excited. So thank you. Thank you.
You're so welcome, and so much love to them as well. I hope to meet them and talk to them
Yeah.
soon. And yeah, we will be talking very, very soon, my friend. Of course, if you need anything, you know my contact information. We'll be in touch no matter what, anyways. But for everyone else, thank you all for joining us once
Guys,
again for an incredible episode of Rothy's Revolution. And remember, be revolutionary, become the revolution, and you have an opportunity to do that right now.
that's
So
right. Yeah, we're the captain of our ships. Let's go.
all right, let's go. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you.
All right, babe.